Hello Aries, and welcome to your July 2021 video. So Aries, July, we have Jupiter in retrograde going to be moving back into Aquarius. So we need to think now. Think 3 months prior. What were you doing? What were you giving birth to in your life? What were you trying to create in your life? Because when Jupiter moves back into Aquarius, it's been in Pisces, we have the opportunity to complete it within these months leading until the end of the year. So on the 10th of July, we have a new moon happening in your 4th house. And on the 12th, we have Mercury moving into the 4th house. This is all to do with family and your family surroundings and your home environment. New moon, new beginnings here. What do you want to change up in your home? What do you want to bring in new? This is also a time for a lot of healing when it comes to your family relationships and even changes within the family. Mercury, you'll be thinking a lot about your home and where do you want to be when it comes to your home environment is very important to you right now around that time. And you're really thinking, should I move home? Should I clear things out my home? What should I do within my home? And this also relates to family because changes within the family. What do you want? All of those beautiful energies. Now, this is a time especially where we're trying to create physical and emotional stability. When we think of the home is where the heart is and also where we feel comfortable physically, mentally, emotionally. You creating that comfort. It's a good time to create comfort within your life as well, to make yourself feel comfortable so that you can feel good. On the 22nd, Venus moves into the 6th house. This is good for your health. Venus here, it's like where you appreciating your routine, your work life, all of those things. And also with Venus in the 6th, it talks about your heart. How do you feel when it comes to your work life? Do you feel your heart is in it? Do you feel passionate about it? Do you feel happy about it? If not, you're going to want to change it because Venus is the energy of love. So, Venus rules love, beauty, luxury, feeling ultimately good. In that 6th house of work, health, and routine, what makes you feel good? You might want to make some changes to your diet if you're not feeling so good. You might want to change your routine if it's not working out for you. The routine, how you sleep, how you eat, where you go, the people you surround yourself. It's all about the routine that makes the person. The things that we do on a day-to-day give us a physical, mental, and emotional health that we want. So yeah, you'll be looking at these things. It is the energy of feeling good, but if you're not, you're going to want to bring that energy in and really change those things. On the 23rd, we have the Sun joining Mars in the 5th house. Great for romance. So the Sun joining Mars, and if we think about Mars, planet of action, motivation, it's a very intimate planet physically too, with Sun illuminating this aspect in the 5th house. Now, the 5th house don't only rule romance, it rules inner child. And I guess romance because, it's where we feel really good. And you're going to want to do that as well. Notice all the energies pointing to feeling good, wanting you to feel good. So you will be feeling good, but you'll also be encouraged to take steps to make yourself feel like, yes. My inner child right now is smiling. It has a big smile on its face. Creative ideas when it comes to your work life. Because, when it comes to the 5th house, it's about our creative ventures, what brings the success we want in our lives, all the creative talents that we have, putting that creative energy in. So it rules over romance, it rules over inner child, it even rules children. So you're having maybe younger people around you, giving some wisdom, taking action in those areas, having to change, if you have children, taking action there, things you need to do and want to create for your children as well. So this is beautiful energy, very good for romance, very good for having fun, very good for even taking yourself out on a date or, wooing yourself. These are great energies for that. It's you'll just be you made yourself breakfast and you decide to have it in bed and, have a good time. It makes you feel really good. What inspires you? What makes you feel good? We often forget our inner child needs a lot of nurturing. And oftentimes the inner child needs that nurturing because oftentimes it's neglected. Even our youth, and that's not even anyone's fault. It's not let's, blame anyone, but, parents do the best that they can as they know what they're doing for themselves at the time in which they're doing it. They only know what they're doing. for like what they think is right. You know, there's no book on, like, there's many books on parenting, but it's an experience. And ultimately, here it's telling you to really take care and nurture your inner child and give yourself the things that you want in life that makes you happy. On the 24th, the full moon in the 11th house, you're going to want to change your social circles. You might be looking at your friend group, the people in your community, the people you hang around. Full moon shines light on what needs to change. You might just feel like, oh, these communications, even on technology, like internet wise, it's just not working. Or even like where you have a group setting or a community setting or a place that you just feel like, I don't connect. I feel disconnected from this. This is not part of my soul tribe. It's not where my soul feels comfortable. And you want to create that change. On the 28th, Mercury in the 5th. Once again, with Mercury in the 5th, romance, passion, creative energy, wanting to create. That's the thing about the 5th house. It's that heart. Wanting to create. What do you want to create? What brings you alive? Makes you feel good. It's good for business too, because it's where we come up with all our creative ideas that we really feel passionate about, that we want to take charge with in our lives. On the 29th, Jupiter retrograde in the 11th house. To complete things that you started 3 months prior. 11th house, your social circles, your community, the people around you, friendships, groups. 11th house rules technology, groups, social networks. It rules even the community physically you have around you, friendships you have around you, social interactions. And here you're going to basically be working on things you started prior. If you wanted to make changes, you're going to want to make changes and to basically complete that cycle of the people you surround yourself around, the people you have, the social interactions, the vast social interactions we have with people, which you're going to want to start thinking about, like, should I complete the cycle where I started 3 months ago when it came? How do I feel within my soul group and the people around me? It's a lot about soul tribe and where the soul feels good. 30th, Mars in the 6th. This is great because Mars gives action to our work, health, and routine. Mars is a planet of motivation. It gives us energy, inspiration. So all of a sudden you have the energy to take care of this day-to-day task. When it comes to your mental health, you know, like what works, what doesn't work, what you want to create, your emotional, physical, all those aspects. And even when it comes to your work, changing things, being the change that you want to create, taking action upon the task so you can complete them. Thank you so much for watching.